Let me tell you something that no one has said to you plainly. That feeling is not a malfunction. It is not anxiety. It is not depression. It is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a sign that something is right with you. It is your fitrah speaking. The fitrah is the original nature Allah placed in every human soul before it entered this world. It is the part of you that was made for something greater than what you have been filling your days with. It cannot be silenced by success. It cannot be satisfied by comfort. It cannot be distracted forever. It will wait, and it will knock again and again and again until you finally open the door. That hollow you feel, that is the sound of your soul telling you it remembers something you have forgotten. Think about this for a moment. People spend their lives chasing what they believe will fill the hollow: a better job, a bigger home, a relationship, a number in a bank account, an achievement on a wall. And some of them get it, all of it. And they stand in front of everything they worked for, and the hollow is still there, louder, if anything. This is not a new story. It is the oldest story. Every generation has lived it. Every culture has noticed it. And most of them have given it a different name without finding the answer, because the answer was never inside the things they were reaching for. The Qur'an said this 1400 years ago, not as philosophy, not as poetry, as a statement of fact about the human being, how it is built, what it needs, and what happens when it does not get it. Whoever turns away from my remembrance, for him is a life of hardship. Quran 2124. Read that again slowly. Not a life of poverty, not a life of illness, not a life of failure, a life of hardship, a constricted life, a tight life, a life that has everything and still feels like it is not enough, a life where the chest is always slightly compressed, where the air never quite fills the lungs all the way. That is the hollow. That is its name. That is its cause. And the Quran named it not to condemn anyone, but because you cannot fix what you have not yet seen. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt fully alive? Not excited, not distracted, not numbed, fully alive, present, clear, at peace, like you were exactly where you were supposed to be, doing exactly what you were supposed to be doing. Hold that memory if you have one. Now ask yourself what was present in that moment that is usually absent. Most people, when they sit quietly with that question, arrive at the same answer in different words: connection, meaning, something larger than themselves. The feeling that what they were doing mattered, not just to them, but in some way they could not fully articulate, to something beyond them. That is the fitrah recognizing its home. That feeling is not random. It is a memory, a trace of something your soul carried into this world and has been searching for ever since it arrived. You were not born with this hollow. You were born whole. Something happened between then and now, more importantly, about what is possible now. Not through a system, not through a method, not through discipline alone or positive thinking or any technique borrowed from anywhere, through return, to go back. And this is the direction of the entire video. Not forward into something new, back into something ancient, back into who you were before the world got its hands on you, back into the knowledge your soul was born carrying and has been aching to remember. Some steps will be uncomfortable. Some will stop you. Some will open something in you that you did not expect. That is how it is supposed to feel. You are waking up. And waking up always feels a little like that, disorienting for a moment, then suddenly more real than the sleep ever was. Before we go further, I want to say one thing. This video is not only for one kind of person. It is not only for people who already believe. It is not only for people who grew up with religion, or who have always felt close to God, or who have their prayers in order and their life sorted. It is for every human being who has ever felt that hollow, which is every human being who has ever lived. Because the fitrah is not Islamic, it is human. Allah placed it in every soul, regardless of where that soul was born, what name it was given, what language it speaks, what it has done or left undone. Every soul was born knowing. Every soul can find its way back, including yours. So direct your face toward the religion, inclining to truth, the fitrah of Allah upon which He has created all people. No change should there be in the creation of Allah. That is the correct religion. But most people do not know. Quran 30:30. Most people do not know. Now you do.